Pete Cosman, your gay best friend. Hope everybody's doing great. So I am again checking my messages for other questions. And a question I get a lot is, you know, because we're gay men and we tend to be a little bit more, not all of us are the most stylish, but we tend to be a little bit more picky about how we wear. You know, I usually generally have to have something with the Calvin Klein tag on it at all times. Just saying, this one does right here, just saying. So anyway, but you know, you get that question a lot. So generally what to wear. Number one, it needs to be appropriate for, you know, where you're going and what you're doing. And what I mean by that is, you know, you'll see a lot of women that are not comfortable in what they're wearing because they think that's what they're supposed to wear, and you'll sometimes see other people that are not comfortable with what certain women are wearing, you know. So number one, it's a comfort issue, and I tend to see a lot of women that try to do the really tall heels, and they really just don't know how to walk in them. And not that I've never tried. I'm sure it's very difficult, but it really distracts from the outfit really when you see somebody that's obviously having struggles, you know, feeling comfortable. Maybe the skirt's too short or the top is too low, or the, you know, so really wear something that you're comfortable in first, okay? And wear something that's appropriate for, you know, the occasion. You know, you can wear something that's a little bit too fancy for some and not fancy enough for others. And it's really great for you to have like versatile pieces, you know, like say a simple shirt like this that you could like maybe put a blazer on, you know, that could really style it up, or even with the right jewelry, that type of thing. To me, I tend to, because I enjoy watching drag queens so much, I kind of mix the Coco Chanel and the drag queen theme. In other words, you either take off the last thing you put on, or you put on 5 more things. Don't be in the middle. You go one way or the other. So, and both are appropriate. I think we're a really great time today in fashion and the way we express ourselves, because you see people, you know, doing so many things. I mean, it's like, what isn't a neutral right now? I'm really not sure. We've included so many things in the neutral, even now with patterns, as long as, you know, the saying goes, as long as from a distance it appears to be solid. You know, now you can consider, you know, a pattern to be a solid, you know. So and I'm not even sure which colors are no longer neutral, you know, and I'm in the South, so, you know, camouflage tends to be seen as a neutral, and it's really, you know, it can be quite impressive. That's a good way to put it, when you see people combining different colors and patterns with different colors of camouflage. That can be very interesting. So anyway, yeah, love. But so I think it really comes down to comfort, and I'm not saying necessarily that the clothes, you know, should feel comfortable, which of course they should, but I'm saying just your personal comfort with that piece. If there's something, if for some reason with the fit, or you kind of question its appropriateness for where you're going, then you know, that's gonna reflect. That's totally gonna reflect. And whether, like I say, with the large heels or the tall heels, you know, are you really that adept in them yet? Or, you know, maybe you need to do a little bit more practice. I'm not real sure. And I think it's really funny with you know, a lot of ladies, you know, they will wear these gorgeous tall heels, and the very first chance they get, they're snapping them off their feet. So I don't, you know, I'm more of a practical person as far as fashion is concerned. I mean, if I can't keep my shoes on or whatever the whole time, then I'm just not going to do it. Although I love to see a woman in a very nice, you know, set of heels. You know, so if you can do it, I think it's great. But it really comes down to a comfort issue from in my opinion. So, love, peace, release. Before I forget, I want you to know that if you have any questions for me you'd like me to answer, put it in the comments below and let me know what they are, and I will make a video about them, because I love you and I want the best life for you. So, love.